The Aphrodisiac of Power, Volume 1.
Power. When a woman tastes his sweetness, she soon becomes addicted to the many flavors and selfless favors of a sexual slave. His balls securely in her purse, he is a man in name only. Marionette is his true self, and she is his puppeteer. Her pedicured fingernails stay laced with strings attached to his spines, his limbs, and the worst of him. When she's not showing off his balls to her girlfriends, she plays with his emotions through his ego using her body. His submission and her dominance combine to form one style of her art of seduction. Now, if this is too cryptic, too hectic, or poetic, please allow me to say this plainly. He loves her, but she does not love him. I would say she doesn't give a fuck, but she does have a single fuck to give. In dominance, she fucks his face till he can barely breathe. His tongue ferocious and eager to please master. He demonstrates this love by tracing the eternity sign on her flower. His erection is ignored completely, while her selfish nectar flows down his lips, his chin, his neck, and his collarbones. Please don't feel remorse for this man because he loves her pleasure more than he loves his own. With thick thighs pressing tight against his jugular veins, he must be feeling euphoric due to the lack of oxygen to his brain. His eyes rolling into the back of his head as hers do. No penetration in this situation, no. Him releasing spasm after spasm into the sheets at the level of her calf muscle. She also releases spasm after spasms, but at the back of his tonsils. His whiskers now soft from her shampoo and conditioner. Her heels pressing the back of his neck until every drop of her essence is in his stomach. Finally releasing his face, now he's breathing as heavy as an asthmatic who just climbed a flight of stairs. His jaw dripping like a helpless puppy standing at the front door, happy that his master let him in from the rain. Content in his defeat at his attempt to make her love him as much as he loves her. Foolishly believing that he is one step closer to her heart when he could not be further away.
The Aphrodisiac of Power, Volume 2.
She was looking for a thug and she found one. Amazed at how quickly her toes pointed to the ceiling above his bed. Or should I say her bed, since she paid for it and he never paid her back like he said he would. You see, she was on his layaway plan, laying away he liked, laying away that pleased him and only him, laying away her life to a man who was so unworthy, he almost didn't get this verse. The type of cat that lay naked wearing socks and jewelry, believes in tomfoolery isn't a piece of shit to you and me. Mediocre is his spirit. The frame of a warrior, but the passion of a man who takes too much NyQuil and Benadryl. Only good at sleeping, with her, although his eyes are always open. Feasting on everything that shakes when her head is buried in a pillow and her ass is raised. He's pulling her hair from the roots, forcing her back to arch. Her honey dripping down the back of her legs, making a ripe and ready target, waiting to be hit, and it never waits long. She's constantly pounded by injections of narcissism. Her self-esteem split like a melon on a hot summer's day. Her sun-kissed sugars taste sweet to his negative palate. I said she was looking for a thug and she found one. Her body aches, blinded by her ideals of masculinity. You see, man is more than his physical abilities, and with every nut that drips out of her canal, she slowly realizes that fact. No conversation, no emotions, no connections, just erections, stuffed inside places she'd never been fucked before. Raw, for a few hours plus a few encores, until of course she asked for more. And he hit the door.